Okay, so what are data objects? These are memory locations, and we need them to access the landscape, and these are defined in the programs. There are three data types. User-defined data, which starts with types for structures. Okay. Anything that occupies a memory space is called a data object. Anything starting with data keyword is variable. So variable stores one value at a time. It could be character, alphanumeric, numeric, floating point, hexadecimal, anything, or date, binary. So let's write this program. Okay. Eight. CT77 8 dot types. October. Okay, report. This is a keyword, and this is the program name. So why do we call it report? Because it will be publishing your output. Okay. Data first name type TY user. Now, what is TY user? Types begin of TY user. And what do we have in TY user? Um, TY user. Okay. TY user variable.
सर ये कोड खुद से लिखना पड़ेगा?
Yes, we will have to write it by ourselves. Or we can, okay. Types, TY user, 10, type C. TY user value agency, middle name type TY user, material number, type C, material description, phone number, type N. Amount type packaged decimals to quantity, type C. Now why C? Because your quantity can be alphanumeric as well if you really want to actually store it and display it. Nolen type string, we don't need this right now. Okay. Days 10, we don't need days. Type I. We don't have no length. Okay, we will disable it. F name is equal to VAUSNET, and since we have actually defaulted by agency, it will get replaced. So what we can do is write fname. Okay. Over here, what we can say is 8 8 m underscore name 8 amount 8 quantity 8 unit 8 phone number. Okay, fname, mname, amount, quantity, unit, and phone number. This is what we have actually written over here. So what we'll do, we will allow a debugger over here. Okay, check. Okay, space. It needs a space, but there's no need for space, but anyways. Okay, activate. Okay, now I will assign a debugger which comes with shift control F12, and we'll have another debugger over here, which is at this point. So now you will also learn how to run a debugger. Okay. It will start in a new session. Okay. Now let me close this one. Come on.
सर ये अभी स्टार्ट में सर ये स्टार्ट में थोड़ा सा डीप नहीं है क्योंकि हमें तो इसका डैशबोर्ड भी नहीं पता है।
Okay. Okay, so let's get back to this again. So I'll explain this program one by one, but let me execute it first. Then let me run the debugger at this point. Active. Okay. You can only say in active unchanged source. Activate.
सर हमें स्क्रीन नजर ही नहीं आ रही वो आपके मेन स्लाइड नजर आ रही पावर पॉइंट की
Oh, okay. 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 Debugger is set over here, and another debugger will be set over here. Okay. And then I will direct processing. I will run this, and then I will explain the whole program. It's easy. It's just a flow. Slow rocket science. Slow rocket science. Okay. So our debugger has crossed all this, and what have we done over here? Types is basically data types, custom made by us, and that is TY user of space 10 type character. Okay, this is what we have made. Now, instead of defining variables every time, what we are doing, use the keyword data to define what we are going to define is variable, which will be of the size 10 of type TY user, which is character. And its value first, variable value will be agency by default. This is what I want to show in debugger. Then we define mname type TY user, material number type character of 18 size, material description type character, phone number type N, amount type P. Now P is packaged in advanced form of numeric because package can be put through calculations, complex calculations, multiplication and square root, and it has decimals as well. Quantity of 5 size type C, unit like amount. Okay, unit is like amount, which is package. Okay, so like is basically is also copying it, but TY user is basically a structure that is being copied over here. An amount is just a variable which is being duplicated or replicated. Days type I, which is integer, and ending with a dot, so it will actually becomes a block from this point to this point. Okay, that's it. Then I tell the system to write fname. Now debugger is here because it is pointing over here. This is the breakpoint. So I will double click fname. Fname agency. This is the variable. Now it is going to write F5. Okay, now it is over here. When it will cross F5, it should change the value. Now it has changed it to VAUSNET. Okay, F5, ERP consulting. Okay,
So for every variable declaration, we
no, it's changing the values. It's changing the
for
values.
every variable declaration.
It's changing the values of fname only. I've only pulled this variable. If I want to pull other mname, double click. Okay, it's empty. Mname is empty right now. Okay. Now, right now, the current variable value is ERP consulting company. And then it's at the amount. I press F5, F5, F5. Now it will become VAUSNET again. Just keep watching over here. F5. F5. And now it is VAUSNET again. Okay. Now F5 again. And it will print me the amounts of the variables that we have populated. As simple as that. Okay. Okay. Now, we actually define variables with starting with V so that we can know this is a variable. Okay. Let's go to SC93 just to check SC93 return. Okay. MR34 display. Now, this is a transaction for consignment. Okay. And this is the program that is running at the back end of this program, consignment pipeline. Okay. Over here, we have enhancement. It's the same report. Okay, it has message, it will produce a message. And these are the tables. It is using type pools. We'll also study this. We'll also study include. Okay. And these are type structures. So you can actually understand the logic or the layout of a program. Begin of type message, and it is copying some fields. And again, we have another structure, which is basically comprising this transaction code. Okay. Constants are basically those variables that have value which cannot be changed, but we don't actually use it. Okay. We have another program which I think should not be a challenge now anymore. Okay. SC38. Now it's easy, right? It is pretty easy now. Types, TY user, type C. Okay. Constants. We can use constants, constant date type D, which is date value. Now this will remain constant. Okay. This will remain constant. So it's easy. I can share this code with you. I'll share that, but I just want to wrap this up. Global data types are data elements. Okay. It's done in SC11. Let's save this. SE11. Okay. Data type, we can make our own data types. Okay. ZT77 name variables. Okay. Create data element. Yeah. Okay. Name variables. Data type character length 40. Character will have no decimal places. Characteristics, field label. Okay. Name. Okay. Attributes. So what I'm actually doing, the data types we were using in our program, if you see, uh, over here, we were using TY user. Do you remember TY user that we used? TY user. Now we are making it global because anything that I am defining in this program is only accessible to this program. But type TY user, if I want to make it global, so I'll make it global in this way through SE11. Okay. Save. Object. Activate. Fine. Activate. Object is activated. Okay. Now let's go and check. You've already done this. Z77, okay? ZT77 name variables. SC38. Name variables. Create name variables. There is only less than 1 minute. We'll do this later on in the next lecture. I'll just copy the code. So it's available for us. Data. Okay. It's not, it's T77 name variables. Okay. So this is a global 77 name variable. Let's do it in the next one. Thank you very much.